Hey there guys, welcome back to some more GoldenEye with Bubba, episode number 12. My name is Bubba13 and we are rocking the Wii version for this week. And I'm here today to show off the Kallos TT9 assault rifle gun as part of the weapon of the day type of thing. And I'm just going to go over some of the basic attachments and better setups to improve this gun's feature and just kind of talk a little bit about the gun, why I usually love this gun so much on a regular basis. As many people would know, the reason why I say this gun is kind of popular now and then. Sometimes when I see people play, the majority of lower level players and some higher level players sometimes use this gun. It's quite popular in some cases. It's a really good gun, especially for low people or lower level guys. And like, that's one of the things, like, this gun sooner or later became so good, so popular. By the time I passed level 11 or so, when I unlocked this gun, everybody was sort of using this, and I didn't think this was going to be the end. But, you know, a lot of people were playing with the higher level guns once they unlocked it, and I was just kind of praying that I would sooner or later get my higher level guns, but still. Sometimes I just like to go back and play some of the older guns, and I got kind of tired playing with the Innova DP3, and I just want to move on to some of the other weapons that I just want to, you know, have fun with, because I like doing that. That's one thing I really love about this game, is just experimenting with the weapons that they have to offer. And I just think that it'd be better just to, you know, not use the same guns over and over, because I feel like you'll learn so much about the gun. You'll learn the strengths, you'll learn the weaknesses, and you'll get a better understanding of some of the weapons. And I know some of the weapons are like not that good, like the AK-47 for instance. This is by far a better improvement of the AK-47. And I think this was the next gun you unlock after you get the AK-47, I believe. So it's a big step up in the assault rifles before the Innova DP3 and then the Ivana spec. It was a decent assault rifle so far in this game. But so far, what I have going on, I have the reflex sight, because the accuracy on this gun is a little bit in the medium range. But I feel like those attachments are going to be the silencer and the laser for this gun. I feel like those would be the better setups, and I haven't really quite messed around with the laser, to be honest, but I really don't like using the lasers because I feel like I'm just not getting better accuracy. It just it feels distracting to me. I don't know why, but it just feels so weird using the laser pointer gun attachment. But those would be my favorite setups for the Kallos so far, and it's really a big improvement, definitely. Since this gun is pretty good on high damage, and especially for reloaded, it's ridiculously good in reloaded, I must say. I believe you also unlock this gun in level 11 once in both this game and the reloaded version, but it's a definitely huge improvement for assault rifles. So, and then some of the main setups, like gadgets I have, are the remote trigger mines, or you can also use time mines. Heavy hitter and snapshots would be good for this gun, but most of it relies on the strengths of this gun. You don't really need to worry about using those kind of setups because the gun itself is pretty decent. It's not much of a threat to most players. It would be good because some players usually use like bio boosters, reactive armors, and all that stuff just for defense boosts. And I can really just go for that. I really would like to use those setups most of the time. Except I can't quite remember what I had on for this gun, but it was probably heavy hitter for sure. Heavy hitters is probably like one of the best setups for most guns because it increased damage to hip fires and all that stuff, and it can be really good if you're like aren't that accurate and have a bad accuracy rate. So it's just probably what I would consider the best setup for this gun overall, and it really adds more to it. I would say it really adds more about this gun. But that's pretty much basically the Kallos setup. So if you guys have a specific gun you want me to record for next week. Don't forget to leave a suggestion down below for next week or so, because I might do that again every week. So that would be interested to see. And also, I kind of want to give some audience feedback, and I really just want to know like what your personal setups are for this gun. And I mean, if you have like a specific gun that you like and just want to share it, that would be awesome too as well, just to kind of get some audience feedback and some activity going on. But I still preferred these setups that I described for the Kallos TT9. And that's basically what I normally would use, especially in like free-for-alls or teams or anything like that, really. And that's about it, really, I would just say from there. Also, I have some people in my parties that I really quickly want to give a shout out to. These people were in my party. We played them a few days ago when I recorded this, and I have Helfinator with me, and I have Andrew66 in my party. And that one of the things I might do for these videos is give a brief shout out for these guys. For most of the people who are added on my friend rosters and are YouTube, or as part of the YouTube community, then I kind of want to do this just to help out some smaller channels grow for a little bit. And for those people who are Let's Players like me, for instance, then I really just appreciate doing that, because like I said, I really want to be more involved in helping other people out and sort of thing. Like, that's my basic goal for my channel, is to help people out in many certain ways. And the majority of people that give me great responses to these series is phenomenal. Like, this wouldn't be possible without you guys, first of all. And the second, that being that this game isn't really that popular, so to speak, it's still one of the most funnest games out there to play. And I can just totally say that, after playing some Halo Reach once in a while, yeah, I will play some of that too, but still, I really just get into these games so much. Like, there's just something about this game that really, just brings out the old GoldenEye player in me, because as you may know, I love playing the old GoldenEye on the N64. And recently I've been picking up Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark is kind of similar to GoldenEye in the many aspects. It was created by Rare, first off, so I guess so. But I have played the Xbox Live version of it with a few people like Shots Rocks and all those other guys that I usually talk to who have this game. But I'm thinking about playing some more other games like Perfect Dark and just some other. I'm just kind of experimenting some other shooter games that I usually come across. I kind of still have Conduit, but just wondering if I ever get back to that game. I'm just not sure if many people will play it, because Conduit 2 is out. I don't know like so much about that game and how the online is, or the controls or anything like that, but just I would probably once in a while, if I ever get a chance, if I'm inspired to do it, then I will most likely jump into these games and see how I mean, that's basically how it was for this game. I wasn't sure like how good this game was going to be, but sooner or later this game became so much fun. I got really, I would just say I was addicted to it, so I couldn't stop playing. Like, I really wanted to get better at this game over and all. And so that's just basically my whole feelings about this game, really. And I'm really happy to see many people who leave me good comments and leave some good suggestions of how to make this more better series. I really thank you guys for all the support that I have going on with this series, and I know that for a fact that I thought this wasn't going to be that interesting to see, but there's been a lot of videos already out there on YouTube about this game, a lot of commentaries, a lot of gameplays and all that stuff, and like you rarely see much of this stuff on this game, to be quite frank, because obviously it's a Wii game. Most of the people who play Wii games aren't that interested in this game. But I can go what some people think about this game, not to be all like, oh yeah, you should totally get this game because it's awesome, but just saying it's your opinion. It's your guys' opinion about this game. That's all I really have to say. But anyways, the match is about to be over. I do win this game. I got 29 kills and something deaths. I don't quite remember. But the game is over. We had some fun. Helfinator and Andrew66, definitely should check those guys out if you have the time. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave me another suggestion for gold weapon of the day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!